if they see you in real life, no matter what. You can't say you're going to hit kids or attack back because people are going to record you on public platform. Well, don't do it then. Don't be a nuisance on TikTok and kids won't harass you or anyone in real life. Like you say, come on TikTok, you have to have a thick skin. Simple. I don't agree with what you lot are saying, hitting kids or hitting bache or even anybody in real life. If they record you, he would never see the light of the day again.
Man says if you're asking for it, you're getting it. Simple.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna be on platform asking for it, you are gonna get it, and that's what Danny deserves. I'm sorry. He sits there and asks for it all the time. But if you're gonna be a normal person and change, then it won't happen. Many people see me in Nottingham, but they don't record me. They don't do what they do to him. Sorry. No, I've never ever got caught lacking like this. Yeah, one ages ago in Bradford. That was, yes, I was a nuisance. I say I can put my hand in the air. I was asking for it. That's it. Maybe they was mocking him. But listen, everybody gets mocked. Thank you, Donna. Everybody gets mocked. Who doesn't? If you're acting a certain type of way on TikTok, you're gonna get it. Like, say, Damo. Damo gets egg thrown at his car by the kids. Damo says it himself. Because you act a certain type of way, you're going to get it. It's not that deep. Be normal, people won't say nothing to you. Simple. And Danny had many chances to actually change, but he doesn't want to change. Thank you, Donna.
If me and Donna were walking in town and 17, 18-year-olds come up with phones in mine and Donna's faces, Donna would have probably helped me slap them up. No, but listen, guys, it's wrong that you listen. How are you admitting saying you're going to hit kids because of the recording you in a public platform? No, but they're not walking around with a bus pass. You don't know how old they are.
Demo, you can hear it in their voice and you can see their faces.
Guys, I've got a cousin who's 15. Guys.
Demo, I've got a cousin who's 15 who's got a full big beard. That's how it is in this generation. Kids grow the kids hit puberty. I've got a brother who's 14.
Guys, help Cherry save the street.
No, you can see. I would never, because if someone done that to mine, it's game over. I don't get it, Donna. What do you mean? I would never. Oh, there you go. So there you go, Donna. Your own friend, Damo, your own friend Donna said, I would never, because if someone done that to mine, it's game over. So no, you wouldn't. You shouldn't lay hands on kids.
No, I mean, like, if these are the same age as Tyson and they're like 18, 19, and they were in Donna's and my face, Donna would have pushed them away. She wouldn't let him get in the face. You don't need to attack them, but if you push them away or whatever.
Yeah, push them away or stop the car. But Danny tried to hit. If there's a slap, did you not see the slap? The big hand.
I'll have a proper watch when I get home. I'll be home in like 20 minutes. Yes, love. If you try.
Big up, guys. Big up, user. Big up, Donna. Thank you, by the way, for everybody. If they was police, would be there, huh? Video is funny. So, I know it is. I don't care. Danny deserves it. Well, I don't care. They say like you try to dig a hole for someone, the same hole you fall in. That's what he does. This morning, he tried to give it to me. Look what happened. The video came out. Simple. Psycho, if this was you doing it, they would too. Exactly. Thank you. This is my point exactly proven. If that was me in a video, they'd be like, and now look, I gave video evidence. They're all saying, oh, it's not true. It could not be proven, yeah? But people are believing wiswassers and hearsay over a video that I've showed. Do you get it? People are hypocrite, man. I don't really care. Well, I don't give a fuck. Listen, I'm not really bothered about them. They can say what they want to say, but simple. It is what it is. You see what he did. Now you want to blame game and say, oh, he could be 18, grown man. But what about my thing when it happened to me? None of you believed me. Sit there, heard a man say words. The boy kicked Danny in his backside. I don't care. I'm not bothered. I am not bothered. You're telling me you're gonna fight a kid, or like you're gonna fight a minor who's younger than you. Kids are immature. I've got a 14-year-old brother who's very immature, but doesn't mean I will sit here. That's my own brother. Doesn't mean like I will sit there and hit him. No, it doesn't. So please, look how you lot are speaking now. And if that was me talking, you'd be calling me a peddler. Does that make all of you a peddler now because you lot are talking about saying you're gonna hit kids back? Clearly you all are peddlers, innit? And second of all, you lot are grown ages and you've got kids at home too. So you're telling me that you would hit your own brother if he did that or if he did it to you. Stop talking shit, please. When are you people going to actually fix the fuck up and say, you know what, let's take a stand. It's a bit unfair. hypocrites, man. The lot of you. Wallah, I can't lie. A lot of you are hypocrites, bro. Clearly, you lot are peddlers with a sick mind. I don't. I came to defend the kids. You lot are calling me a peddler, but I'm here defending them. Not one of you said, "Oh no, that was wrong what Danny did." What you're saying, I will do the same thing. I will do the same thing. Peddlers, the whole lot of you. I don't care where it is. All of you are peddlers. You ever seen you do the same thing as Danny? Peddlers. Biggest peddlers on TikTok. Now go do something about it, little tramps.
Guys, to take my streak, don't lose, don't be getting distracted here.
It's okay. Look, exactly, man. Look, end of the day, each to their own. But in my opinion, I would never do that. Wallah, I would never. Listen, when I had 3 grown men pull up to me, I didn't fight them either because I don't do 3 against 1. And imagine if it was kids, I wouldn't do the same thing because I don't do that. And when it comes to skills, I don't do it.
Superwoman, it's finger hearts only. Guys, it's finger hearts only. Thank you, Superwoman. Look at the picture at the top. Thank you, babe. Thank you, JJ.
And you can tell, listen, when it comes to grown people and immature kids, you can see a big difference. Look at the video that man put up to me, yeah, my video, and compare this to Danny's. Them kids were literally mocking him. And you can hear it in their voices, and they were all like laughing and giggling. They all had their phones up. You can tell they're kids. They're immature. They're not grown people. They're not grown men or grown boys. How would you say it? So please stop again defending.
Thank you, TTP. Guys, it's only finger hearts. What TTP is sending out, that's the only thing.
Bus passers, no. They are grown men who goes on bus, but they don't have bus passes. Exactly, they're on school holidays, so kids are free. And Brumtown is full of them, especially Bullring. You go there, there's full of them, or all of them there. But you don't hear people actually smacking them up or trying to attempt to hit them. And even pushing. Why are you pushing, kid? It's just a camera. You're on TikTok live 24.
Guys, work together, they're pushing back.
We all sit on TikTok lives. I'm on camera right now. I will not go outside and start hitting people. Oh, you got a camera recording me. I don't care.
Thank you, Sabs. Thank you, TTP.
It's not that deep.
Thank you, Sabs, TTP, Asima.
Because you got a camera on your face, but you're on TikTok live 24/7. In it, tell me again. Man said he tried to grab their phone, bro. Steal them.
Pick up Asima. Guys, watch out for the snipe. If there's only one person on his side sniping, it needs to be 2 people here sniping in the last 10 seconds. She said it's all irrelevant. The girl's a compulsive liar.
Okay, can I speak? You had to speak. Can I speak
for what? I don't want to hear about it. So you speak, I'm muting you. I don't want to hear about that fucking whale, man. Going to get a fucking dudday done, but it was a gastric sleeve. Going back with the kid's dad, but kid's dad don't want to know her. Like, I don't want to speak about that gushty, mate. You still live with your mum and dad. You work at home or sat on a laptop. You get things delivered to your house because you're too fucking big to walk to get them. Don't make me get banned violating your scabby dooey again. So yeah, I don't want to hear it, Psycho. So speak to your people what you want to say about Sophie because she ain't getting no airtime over here. Little scab. Someone send her some Sudocrem. She needs it.
You need it too.
No, a full body scabby, babes. Mine's not.
How did you see the full body?
She was in hospital, sat in a kachi with a gown fully open, being pushed around all massive and scabby.
I would do Hamdi with a bag on her face, yes.
But yeah, she can keep doing the most behind the scenes, ringing people. Don't think people don't tell me. We've all got addresses. We all have employment. We can all do the same stuff, darling. The only difference is we have stuff to fall back on. Besides your army, you don't have nobody to fall back on.
Have we finished this discussion?
I'm actually disgusted that she lied to my face again. After what she did to me, she betrayed me again.
Done it so many times.
Guys, like one donut.
She swore on a kid's life she'd never speak to you again because of what you said about her son. But then because I spoke to you, she became friends with you and hates me and wants to be a friend again. So her ego's more important than her son. Like,
and I don't think a lot of people know this, but she was openly flirting with Ali Jat, openly flirting with Mozzie.
She sent a pudda picture to JJ after she knew he'd slept with you.
She sent her Nanga picture to Ali. I'm sure she sent to Ali Tita.
She literally sent her Buddha picture to JJ after she knew that JJ had been inside you. And after she come to my house crying her eyes out all night long, she come to my house, cried her eyes out, and then still sent a Buddha picture to JJ.
JJ's never been inside me, by the way, guys.
Okay, well, whoever inside whoever, she cried her eyes out at my house.
We never went inside each other.
Okay, but whatever, I don't care. But I'm telling you, whatever happened with you and JJ broke her. She come to my house crying her eyes out, and she's horrified and disgusted and don't want naught to do with him actually. Don't want to know him, telling you stuff about him, but then
you're planning all sorts to do.
Yeah, she were going back and forth from you and JJ and laughing about it to me and then doing the same about me, laughing about me to you. Like, the girl's a mess. If she spent that much time going to the gym instead of his trolling, she probably won't need to go get half her stomach removed.
When this all come out about Psycho and JJ, right? She was actually mortified. She was literally, thank you, still alive. She literally, I'm not even joking, she literally was ringing me saying, what shall I do? Like, I need to bring Psycho down, blah, blah, and I was coming.
And imagine after all that, she sent her put that picture and he still didn't want it, babe.
And that's where all these, do you know, like all these dud their pictures, lies come out? It was because of her, because she was so jealous that JJ and I were friends, and we still remain very good friends. He's one of me besties. He keeps muting you. That's fine now, I can still say what I need to say.
Who's muting you?
I don't know, someone just goes, he keeps muting you.
Who said that?
I don't think I was on mute, I was downstairs.
Who said it?
Regina. Or Damo keeps muting me or something.
I muted both of you while I spoke and then unmuted Joe.
Damo always mutes.
What's your problem?
I know, we always mute. If we want to say something, someone's talking, we mute him. It's not that deep. So not people shit-stirring in the comments. Time to grow up.
No, Regina's all right. Regina, I think you just got the I think you just got the wrong end.
Regina, I think you're bored. You're just stirring the pot because you're very bored. Relax yourself, love. It's not that deep.
You won't be the first one to try it and you won't be the last, but you will get blocked next time you come on my live.
Who's put a timer on that? Jay, why did you put a timer on?
Guys, someone go screenshot the Regina account and then I'm going to block it later.
It's REIGN.
And Jay's just put a, what's it called, timer to make me lose even more. Thank you.
Wait, who's gifted me? I can't see the gifts.
No, Rohan, unmute her. Like, I think she's all right. Leave her, man. Don't mute her.
Who's gifted me? Who's gifted me? I cannot see my gift at all.
I don't know, but I failed miserably. I lost.
Okay, whoever gifted me, thank you so much, but I cannot see the gift at all. Well, I can't see the gifts. Oh, thank you, Big Back.
Regina, respectfully, like, Damo's really one of my really good friends, so let's not go there. Like,
listen, she's just so, but it's probably so fair.
And nah, bro, she would never have the balls to come on my live. Psycho, I don't think you should fall for the tricks of Soph. Honest to God, her words or nothing.
No, because that just I'm shocked that she actually lied to my face about
I had the same conversation with JJ when this happened.
Regina, why are you not subbing to...
And I basically said that, I said, JJ, and he went, what? And I went, she was my actual friend. We met. I was the only one to sit with her in hospital. Why are you surprised she's done this to you, JJ? And he's like, I didn't think she would. She did it to me. She did it to JJ. She only speaks to you out of spite because I now speak to you, Psycho. I guarantee if me and you didn't have any communication at all after we argued, she'd have no use to even talk to you or JJ. It's because there's a connection between all of us.
Who's Sophie? It's just someone who used to sit on our group, so David's friend.
Tell him what she said I was going to do to her in hospital. Oh, yeah, so basically, she told, I don't want to get banned, she told me that you and JJ had a plan and that JJ were going to go in hospital, give her some prescription stuff to ease her pain, if you know what I mean, strong stuff, because she was apparently saying how she's in pain. And you were like, I can get you this, proper strong stuff, I'm going to come in. And she said, I don't want to let him because it's basically a plan that Psycho and him have done to take photos of me and then expose it.
Yeah, I did because JJ was trying to prove his innocence to me. So I said to JJ, if you want to do that, go get me pictures of her in the hospital or get her address. And then what happened?
Yeah, she said something like that. And then another thing that he wanted a reference for some job or something. And she said, oh, he wants my address.
Yeah.
Like, JJ, am I missing anything?
No, that's true. I know everything, like, because we spoke about it. Me and JJ did either. Me and Sophie did. We told everything. Yeah, because you did the most. and then but halfway you stopped. That's why I
Who did the most?
speak to Sophie. You and Jada did the most, and I goes, but you stopped midway. That's why I'm
The
speaking
only
to
thing
you
me and
about it.
Sophie did was believe JJ.
No, I know. I'm just saying at the time, like
Yeah, but we
at the
didn't
time I
make.
didn't
So
know.
the person you should be mad at is the person that it stemmed from, not the people that are believing.
Now I know, but before when I didn't know, I was thinking that. Do you get it?
JJ says I was never gonna DRUG her, please.
Who said that?
Because she and take photos of her. JJ says that they're taking photos of her and giving her DRUG.
I know he was never gonna do that, but he was trying to prove his innocence to me, JJ. Let's not forget. Okay, we spoke. I've got phone recordings too of me and you speaking. I'm just saying this that you said this to me, but I know you never did it.
Shall we get JJ in the box?
Do you know what? In all honesty, I think all this has got like mangled up, scrambled up, whatever the word you want to use.
The bottom line is, she's gone
is
from
Sophie
playing
chatting
me.
shit the most.
She's gone from playing me to playing JJ to playing you.
Demo, can you remember the time?
No, but wait, no, fast 1 second. We're actually forgetting the person who was shit stirring between us three. JJ, because we had the phone call, remember? And I asked Sophie, because I had a screenshot of JJ admitting saying that it was Damon and Sophie who forced him to speak about it on TikTok. And when Sophie asked him, she showed me a screenshot. JJ goes, no, I never said that. But then he said it was Damo. But then he said, no, I just said it because of this. So the shit stir between us lot, between me, it was JJ because he was telling me some other stuff. When
1 minute, Psycho. So that Regina just come here and instead of apologising for shit stirring, they said, how do I cancel my sub? You can't cancel it. And I've just blocked you, babe. Good at this. Continue, Psycho.
Yeah, so in the shit stir between, from my situation, was JJ. Then after that, whatever situation happened between you and Sophie, you don't think it's Sophie shit stirrer? That's up to you.
No, it's not about that. It's not about being up to whatever. I'm telling you a fact. The whole time I thought I was friends with her, she was doing me over and plotting stuff. The whole time that you thought she fell out with JJ, she was still speaking to JJ. The whole time she was texting me, slagging JJ off, JJ sent me messages of her still trying to defend it. Like every single thing that she said to me.
I don't know why you lot are not listening. I told you this
JJ
Demo, I told you this from day one. I said to you, she's sly, she's a snake, and nobody was trusting me, right?
She was flagging. She was telling me when I argued with JJ, she was laughing because I said to JJ, your mum's not here, blah, blah, blah. I proper went in at JJ and she was laughing saying, yeah, it was him that did it to his mum, this and that. And then she was comforting JJ, telling JJ how Damien's out of order and sick and he shouldn't have said that. And proper, like, the opposite messages to each other. She's not stupid. But the funny thing is, when I see someone for that, yeah, come on live and publicly bash me. Don't sit with your scabby self talking the most in a room, on a fake account, on phone calls. Come on live and have it out like everyone else does. I will not speak to or associate with a scab like that again, ever.
And Psycho, do you know what? I'm just going to tell you, like, straight up, like, whether we don't talk that much, we're not as close as what we used to be, blah, blah, blah. But when she was in there, when she knew, the first time she knew about you and JJ getting together, she was gunning for you. She wanted to, literally have you off this app. And I go to her, listen, allow it. Whatever's happened has happened. Leave it there. I generally saw her as a friend at this time. Then Mozzie and I think we fell out.
I'm also going to ring and... the stuff that's been sent to me recently, I'm going to ring and get it done for harassment, as well as malicious communications. And the other stuff before, which I didn't pursue, I reported it. I need to chase that back up. I'm going to keep it going because she doesn't stop, and she still hadn't stopped, and I'd just not responded, not reacted. Like, imagine orchestrating someone throwing eggs at a car and at a house, and then coming to sit with you like, oh, are you okay? And the whole time it were you. And then on the CCTV, when I checked it later, they had the same clothes on, everything. So the whole time she comforted me, it was her.
Okay, there's two conversations going here. I don't know who to listen to.
No, it's fine. So
it's basically the same conversation. The whole time she was comforting me, she would go in and trying to get in Mozzie's gotcha and trying to get in Ali's gotcha.
Someone said I sent a very lengthy email to her workplace. Send me the work email. I'll send one as well.
No, JJ wasn't desperate. Respectfully, can we not talk about JJ? Because JJ's not done anything here.
If JJ were desperate, when she sent a Kusa picture, he'd have gone and parred it.
Exactly, he drives. He's got the means to go there.
Bro. He'd rather pass Psycho than Sophie's dried Kusa.
And I'm sure it was, Sophie that was bitter that he'd been with Psycho.
Imagine
it wasn't JJ who were bitter about
imagine
her.
trying to get someone, like she literally was repulsed that someone she was trying to get to know had been in any way connected to Psycho. She felt sick from that. She was crying her eyes out in my house. And then she befriends that person, but is sending a put that picture to JJ. Can you make it make sense, please?
Oh, and Psycho, I forgot to tell you. Remember when this like kid thing come out? That what's it called? You were talking to her best mate's brother or something. Mm-hmm. It was bullshit, darling. Mm-hmm. It was bullshit. She basically goes, they've said to me it's a lie, but I need to carry on with it now because my mate said don't make my brothers look like a dick. Don't make my brother look like a dick.
I know because I'm sorry, their thing was never true. And
yeah,
that's why
well, guys, I'm going to tell you now, straight up, right? I did say to her, well, I wouldn't say anything, but when the truth's the truth, you don't need to really worry about that. The fact that she rang me up and goes, listen, it never happened. They made it up for what's it called, views and stuff, and they were thinking it's a joke because they're still very young, Faz. Just don't mention it to anyone. Let Psycho get it.
I know, but Mozzie cleared it for me.
I'm sure I did message you, or I told
Mozzie cleared it for me, Faz.
Yeah, because I told Mozzie.
Why don't you just let Psycho get played? Well, I could, but... He knows, and I'm pretty sure he knows. So if he wants to fucking fall,
if he wants to chat to her, it's on her, on him. But when she fucks him over again, then don't come crying.
No, but you guys know one thing about me. I'm too naive when it comes to stuff like that. Like
Psycho TTP said, not JJ really needing the counselling for the pictures that Sophie sent him.
Huh?
No, one of my mods said that JJ needs counselling because of the Buddha picture that Sophie sent him.
You lot are sad. But listen, but yeah, so like I said, look, when it comes to this stuff, I wear my heart on my sleeves and I forgive people easily. But that person, I believed everything because she made me believe that she's on my side. She feels bad about what she done to me, blah, blah, blah. And she apologized over and over and again. And I was like, a cool, no problem. I gave her side. I actually stuck up for her. But now when I know that she's
someone's
told
outside
JJ
yours with the dog, we'll go to them.
That's crazy.
So, when me and Ninja started to be friends after we'd fallen out, yeah? Mm-hmm. Me and Ninja fell out. And then I got Ninja rung me. After Ninja come in my life and said hello, guess who Ninja got a phone call from?
Sophie.
Yeah.
About?
Straight after Ninja had popped back in my life for the first time in months, Ninja popped in and were like, hi. And Julie did as well. And because they were seen in my lives, Lauren suddenly wanted to befriend Julie again. And 10 minutes apart, Lauren and Sophie tried to ring Ninja 10 minutes after she'd been on my live and had not spoke to her for months.
Yeah, but Demo, why did we fall out with Julie and Ninja and Farah? Well, why did I fall out with all three and Farah?
I didn't like anyone coming close to like my platform. Anyone that had sit in my box, like Julie had sit there and tap all day, bless her. She was loyal as fuck. Sophie didn't like that. Nina come along, Sophie didn't like that. Ninja come along, Sophie didn't like that. Yeah, she couldn't get away with Bambi. Do you remember when Bambi came along? And
yeah.
Bambi said something to Rohan, and then Sophie tried to defend Rohan, and Bambi said, shut the fuck, it's a free-for-all, which it was. And Bambi said something about wishing unalive and had HIV to Rohan. And then Sophie said something to Bambi to stop. And Bambi says, shut the fuck, it's not to do with you, this is a free-for-all. And then Sophie said, well, I hope your husband unalive. And then Bambi said, well, I hope your kid does. So technically Sophie started that, it had nothing to do with her. And she tried to get me to take a side.
Me?
Yeah, and I said, you've just wished Bambi's husband, the father of her kids, to unalive. And then when she wished your kid unalive, you're trying to say which one's worse. How about we just don't do that? And she was like, well, if you don't block and unmod Bambi, I'm not going to speak. I won't come on your box again. I said, that's fine. I said, do what you want to do. I'm not going to say that any of you are right, because you're not. And then she said, I'm leaving TikTok. And then she disappeared onto fake accounts and then come back like no happened.
And then she egged your house and blamed it on me.
So, yeah, literally. So then she was chilling with NK, who, may I add, is 18. They went to Nina's house and smashed up all Nina's garden on CCTV, which Psycho knows because they saw video. And after they've thrown rubbish all over a garden and terrorised.
Sorry, Damon. The government must pay for my door. Go on, carry on. People are asking, are they going to pay for my door? I go, the government's going to pay for it. I'm not going to pay for it either way.
As long as you got a crime number, it's replaced for free.
No.
So, yeah, I got a random visit a week after my house got egged and my car got egged. And the random visit were NK and Saban and Sophie. And I didn't know who it was. I was half asleep. I looked at the camera. I thought, fuck that. And I went back to bed. They went to Nina's, trashed the garden. Sophie in the back of the car. Saban got out, NK's friend, and trashed all the garden. She was ringing the fuck out of my phone. That woke me up. Did Nina ring in? So then NK come back in his car. And Saban knocked on my door again. And then NK knocked on my door again.
That is one time, Tiny.
So I went outside my house. I got to the car. I spoke to him through the window. Then I got in the back. And when I got in the back, I saw Sophie there. And I sat in the car and I was like, what are you doing here? You said you were going to your sister's for a firework display. She went, oh no, I've been with NK since 5 p.m. And it was 1 in the morning when they come to mine, something like that. And I was like, all right. And then she's like, so what's going on? And I showed it CCTV and I was like, oh my God, that's so bad. Are you okay? Like, if you need anything, I'm there for you. And I was like, no, I'm fine. And then Nina texted me, NK's just been to my house and done this. And I went, have you just done that? And they all started laughing. Every single one of them were laughing like it's funny. And I turned around and I just said, that she's a single mum. And they were like, I don't give a fuck. We gave her money and blah, blah, blah. She made out she had no food and she lied. I said, no matter what she's done, I said, you don't go to someone's house when they've got kids in there alone. And you know that Nina's vulnerable. She has, like, I don't want to get banned. She has, do you know what I mean? She has some sort of condition. And I just think it's sick. And Sophie was literally cackling and thought it was hilarious. I got out of the car, went back in my house. I looked at CCTV of them knocking on my door. I looked at CCTV of when I got egged. The same footwear, the same clothing. And you can also see Sophie sat in the back of the car from my neighbour's CCTV. So the police have got all of that. And just because they haven't knocked on your door yet, darling, don't mean it is not getting addressed. So these people, Psycho, are not your friends. They're the same ones pushing me to call you a peddler. You forget that. Sophie the one that got the information from JJ. Sophie the one that pushed for freeway calls with JJ. Sophie the one texting me back and forth saying, just say it. JJ won't mind. And then JJ did mind. So she made me and JJ argue. I've got all the fucking messages. So you can believe what you want to believe. The truth is the
Psycho,
truth.
I know you might...
Yeah, but no one showed me proof because I...
No, but Psycho, you might think bad of JJ, but JJ didn't want to bring it on this public platform. It was what's it called? Soap that instigates everything.
Can you make them understand? I've been asking for proof from day one. No one's giving me proof. Not even JJ, Damon or Sophie. So I don't know who to believe.
I'm not bothered who you believe, bro. She's done it to me. I'm not bothered.
Yeah, but I would like to see the proof.
The
like
proof
you all
of
said,
what? So you can put it on TikTok.
I've been NFA'd now.
Right, you put up a solicitor's letter, Psycho, not a police letter. Don't start that again.
So, what police letter am I meant to get? I've got a call from a police. She said I've been NFA'd, that's it. That's what they do.
You would get a police letter to show it's been finalised.
What do you want to get from them?
Will there be a finalised letter?
I haven't got it. She rang me. She said I've been NFA'd.
So much. Like I said,
No,
people
I've
are
just
saying,
got a solicitor letter, that's
people
it.
are saying, why is he backing her so much? Because she's probably got no one else other than him right now. And for some reason, it obviously keeps the drama fresh.
I'm not backing her. I'm talking about myself.
No, to be honest, he did say that what's it called? He wears his heart on the sleeve.
He was the one.
She
It's not
is
about
his
wearing
friend.
your hat on your sleeve, Faz. It's about this person keeps the fire burning between the drama of the people which is cut off.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
I agree with you, Dave.
So-
From day one, I've agreed
So
with you.
if you want to acknowledge that or you want to see proof, then that's fine. Good luck getting proof because I'm not wasting my time for that. She's done me over. I've got nothing to prove.
But Damon, you wasted my time also for once speaking about me. I want to see the proof of that. I'm not talking about her.
Speaking about what?
About me, I'm talking about me. Do you remember the proof you said? When you see the NFA letter, you give me the proof of JJ and whatever happened?
Like 1 minute.
Agreement we had?
No. I'm getting text. That is nothing to do with what I'm talking about. And that is to do with someone that I was friends with, I'm not now friends with. So I'm not doing no favours for you or for her. I'm telling you what happened to me. I'm telling you what happened to JJ. If you want to be friends with that person, be friends with them, Psycho. But when she does you over differently, I will.
Okay, we can drop that. Let's drop about her and now talk about me and you. Can I have the proof of what you said to me?
The proof of what?
The proof that deal you made with me.
The proof of what?
So the proof of JJ sending the document, that illegal document he sent you, that shows I'm a peddler apparently. I want to see the proof of that.
Not me.
And then Sophie, she sent it to you.
So ask Sophie. She's your best friend, bro. She hates JJ.
She
hates JJ. Ask her to
that's
send it.
no problem.
Because on my mother's life,
I've got the recording where you both.
On my
I've got the recording where you said you sent it to me.
Let me mute then. On my mother's life, when I went to visit her in the hospital, I asked her if she still had the proof of JJ sending her the document, and she did on iMessage. And she made a point of saying to JJ, not that long ago, Damien only come to hospital because he wanted a copy of the iMessage, which I've got between you, and I'd never keep that. I deleted it. I promised. JJ, please send me the message where she sent that to you. She got the document sent to her. I'm not going to say what. She got a document sent to her from that person on iMessage, so he couldn't unsend it. She's got that. But she won't send you that because she's scared she'll get in trouble.
Have nothing like that
Depends.
at all.
Can I just say, when you're in that
haven't got
predicament
nothing
and
like
you feel
that at all,
alone,
only
you will
she's got
send it
it.
to someone
She's
who you
got that
think
on
you're
her phone.
comfortable with.
No, I know, but I'm saying you have nothing of that at all.
He's got that.
Okay, that's fine. I'll ask her to give it to me then because I've got the end of the stick then.
You
already heard her on the
phone talk. You heard her on the phone yourself say, did you not? Did you not hear her say, JJ sent it to me and I told Damien. Did you not hear her say that?
Guys, one tiny.
She admitted she got that first. So let's see if she's honest.
Yes, I know, but I'm saying from the recording, it was like that you'll both give me proof when I get NFA'd, but none of you done it. But okay, I'll ask her.
And then look
I'll
what's happened since then. Since then, she's befriended you and found out with JJ. So it's not all the same as it was. No one's going to help each other out
I think you and I need to have a serious conversation, like in private, so I can actually speak to you properly. Because I think on live everything gets mistaken. Like we're watching like comments and stuff, and you just think that someone else is listening. So I'll speak to you privately, and I'll try and make you understand.
That's fine. Yeah. No,
and yesterday I texted you off my number. You messaged me saying who's that, but I was too tired to actually respond.
Oh, was that you?
Yeah.
I didn't know who it was. No, but look, listen, initial thing is here, yeah, guys. We can all bicker about whatever it is, but the main concern here for me is my
NFL so this is a message from her. This message says, I'll ring you tomorrow, stop
worrying. Guys, we got doubles.
And then Sophie said, did you go on live and say I'm back with my ex? And he puts, stop worrying, you have been telling him things. You, 1 minute, because I can't think. So this message says, I'll ring you tomorrow, stop worrying. And then she put, did you go on live and say I'm back with my ex? And then he replied to that I'll ring you tomorrow. And he put, stop worrying. You have been telling him things. Oh, thanks TTP. 1 minute. Oh shit. Let the cowboy things. Thank you. Stop worrying. You have been telling him things still recently that only you know. Do you know certain stuff about who his meat or somewhere? She'd still been telling you that. And at the same time, she was still pretending that she's his friend. And then she put, a bit like you. And then he, why do you, when you do it, to me, it's fine, isn't it? So you see what I'm talking about? She's not innocent. She literally were acting fine with him until he called her out. She's a piece of shit. And then he put, you ruined my chances at something new by telling your new best mate things about me. Don't know why you keep ringing me after what you have done. Still don't understand why you did this to me. So fake. And they were fine.
You're asking her what she did to you, but what did you do to me, JJ? You ruined something.
No, but we're not on about that.
My potential life you were in.
JJ and Sophie.
I know. I'm just saying.
She was sending put that pictures to him. So why the sudden switch up? She got bipolar.
What does number change to secondary mean? Number change to secondary. What does that mean?
Go and ask your service provider.
Service provider, big back. But whatever it is what it is. I'm not spoken to her by myself. I don't know if it's been so long, and she's not even made contact with me. To be honest, I don't know.
She won't unless she needs you for something. Like I said, she's irrelevant.
Said get him on box.
She's irrelevant. She can't come on camera and sit like we can.
JJ, start your live. We'll add you on.
Yeah, Zoya, she did. I used to watch her lives on my Zoya account, and she used to always act like she was your bestie. She did.
JJ, start your live. We'll add you on. Pick up Regina.
He said he can't. He doesn't have that capability. He only has the box. How? You're on a 29 gifter. You must on this account.
No, JJ, you can still go on boxes. You can still, match. If we start your live, you can, come on the box. You just won't be able to turn your camera on.
Can't even trust your neighbour. Listen, the neighbour.
No, I will.
The neighbour.
Oh, JJ, do you want...
The neighbour is like a friend I've known for years, and a real life friend lives across the road from me. And this happened because after they egged my house, I basically got NK to admit it. He admitted it. I recorded it, and then he tried to make a joke of it. And yeah, when he admitted it, I basically rung Sophie and said, I've got CCTV from a neighbouring street that shows the car, shows the number plate, shows him taking the cover off his face, shows it all. I says, and I know it's NK. And if he admits it, he admits it. If he don't, I'm going to police with what I've got. And she went, police won't do all. That's not what your friend would say, is it really? So then I said, well, I'm ringing him. So I rung NK and I says, I know it's you. I've got my CCTV and neighbours, and I can see you getting in your car. I can see you reg, everything. And he went, yeah, it was me. And I would, like, it was just a laugh. I went, it's not like funny though, is it? And then he hung up, and then Sophie and him called me back together, and they tried to make a joke of it. And then they were like, so whose house are we going to do next, Lauren's? And I started laughing and said, I'm not fucking coming to Manchester to pick you up to do Lauren's house. Fuck that. Because she lives over the road from me. And that was him nervous that he'd been caught, do you know, trying to make a joke of who else he's going to do next. And that was the end of it. And I told Lauren the day after. I'm sure I told her the day after that. But at this time, information had been leaked from a group chat. What I'd said about Sophie, which I stand by, a kid that's had a kid, immature, needs validation, not a particularly pleasant person. And I said that in a group chat. That got relayed back to her. And I never knew who by until Lauren admitted that she leaked information to Sophie from a group chat. And then I was like, why? And she said, because NK and Sophie told me you were going to egg my house and you didn't care that I had kids in the house. And I went, right, are you okay? I said, this is somebody what I've just told you has done this, they've admitted it, I've reported it, and you chose to believe them over someone you've known for years. Are you okay? And then she was like, I didn't mean it like that, and I hope you can trust me. I've still got the message begging that I can trust her again and begging me to forgive her. Fuck off.
Yes, love.
I don't want nothing to do with any of you. You can all sit in your scabby bedrooms with your scabby, dirty bodies and get on with your scabby, nitty, disgusting life. I'm not the one that sits in my bed and don't fucking leave my house. I'm not the one that doesn't have friends in real life, don't have a fucking social life, begs for people... Do you want to go and get your feet done? Do you want to go clubbing? No, I don't want to go clubbing. Go clubbing with your mum. That's the only person you want to go clubbing with, your fucking big back. Like, literally, you've got no friends for a reason. Everyone leaves you. Everyone fucking leaves you. No, anyway, I don't want to get banned.
I'm going to give JJ my other account so he can come on. I'm just changing the password because I can't remember it.
But yeah, when you've heard that... And that's one of my neighbours, and someone from TikTok Sophie for nearly 3 years who thought is my best fucking friend. You don't need no proof, Psycho. You know it happened. And then it's happened to JJ straight after. And the only reason she wants all to do with you is because she's beefed me and beefed JJ. Make it make fucking sense.
Laugh your system and take care.
It wasn't that long ago you had her fucking picture up yourself, Psycho. She's just jealous. She's jealous of anyone and everything. Makes out she's got all this money and she's got this car and she's got this apartment. I did a land register check. She don't own shit. That's a new complex. She does not own it. The fucking builder that built it own it. It's not even been fucking sold. They're literally renting it out and you pretend you own it. The car that you said yours, your brother drives, but you told other people your brother's a millionaire.
She told me that as well.
She literally drives around.
He lives in Abu Dhabi.
He lives with his mum with her and he drives out in it. He drives a clapped out Golf.
Oh,
what's her car? What she's in 3 years, I've never seen her drive a car ever. She comes in my house in taxis or gets someone to feel sorry for her and fucking pick her up. She's just a compulsive liar. And like I said, I will personally make sure the shit you've done behind the scenes, ringing people and backstabbing and talking shit, I'll do it all back to you. Your work's going to get emailed. Everyone is.
Thank you, Lady G.
And I make sure when I get that email that anyone that's had any sort of encounters with you, all the screen recordings I've got of you swearing at people's mums and all this, everything is going to get sent to your work. You think you can do that to JJ and know what's going to happen back to you? You shouldn't be working anything to do.
JJ, are you here?
Shouldn't be working nothing to do in that sort of company.
Well, can I ask what JJ done to me? Why are you not saying enough to JJ about that?
About
because
what?
I see more sympathy for JJ, but not other people.
Because JJ's been done over by her, just like I have.
But I have too. But
by Sophie. Sophie's not done you over.
No. JJ's done me over, but no one's speaking about that.
That Sophie was the one that started this and told me this.
I'm saying JJ done me over. I'm talking about that.
Right.
But no one's speaking about that, to be honest. They all left it since I've been NFA'd.
But what's that got to do with me and Sophie?
You're not getting my point. It's okay.
But you're not getting mine. I'm telling you that she's done
I understand your point because you're very sympathetic for JJ, but you're not sympathetic for me, what he did to me. Really ruined my life with my whole family.
You've been NFA for that. As soon as the NFA letter come out there, everyone was saying, that's a letter from his solicitor.
You do know my solicitor got the letter, right? And I got the letter sent from him to me.
Right, you do know if you went to the police and said, this has destroyed my reputation.
I have, and she goes, we don't do that. She goes, we just speak to your solicitor and they tell you, we give you a phone call, that's it. I don't know what letter you want from them.
Well, this is just what everyone else is saying on here.
Well, they're not solicitors, they're not police officers.
So what you're trying to say is, I've openly said, if you can show me something that 100% shows that there were never any reason for them to even investigate you and it was all a big mistake, then I'll apologise, yes. But the stuff that has been shown said, was they enough to do this? It said, yeah. Were they enough to do this?
It's very crazy, but...
And then at the end of it, you know this cycle, at the end of it, it said there wasn't enough to go forward, but there was enough to look into it.
Because JJ said many lies.
But do you get what I'm saying? You want
big lie.
To explain it. If that paperwork and it said, was there any reason to look into it? No. Blah, blah, blah. No. All the questions.
But they're fake from JJ. If JJ can make that document and blame it on you and Sophie, he can make that document too, JMO. You're forgetting what he did to you before, to you and Sophie.
Like I said,
he blamed you for having the document.
The stuff that he said to me, someone would have to be severely impaired and not well to make that up.
JJ Chakkar.
I'm very confused because he blamed you and Sophie for making up that shit, remember? Are you okay, Damon? You forget what he did.
I spoke shit about him. I said that.
JJ, I've just sent you the username.
I said I'm glad that his mum's not here. I said all sorts of nasty stuff. And then he went on an Aya's live and started saying that he's been pressured and this and that. And then he come on a group call and openly said, I didn't know nothing. Damien didn't know nothing about it. I told Sophie and Sophie told Damien. And Sophie won't egging me on.
To be honest, you know what it is? This is crazy for me. Very, very...
There we go.
Why did he decline?
Well, I don't know why he's up her bund. Let him be up her scabby bund.
JJ's coming on now. He's going to come on my main account.
I'm not going to argue with JJ. I'm not going to argue.
Go live.
I stand by what I said, yeah. The document, what I've seen, showed what had been found, looked pretty legit, even had a statement word for word. Like, if he wants to get into it all again, I will. I'm not going to publicly apologise for something when I still don't know how I feel about it. Like, I've said what I've said. Yeah, I have. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if by me admitting I'm wrong, that means that I'm discrediting what JJ's seen, and I'm not willing to do that.
JJ, I've sent you the account name and the password. And let me know when you're logged in. Demo and I'll have a match, but I'll end it when you come.
Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna embarrass myself and apologise when you've got a letter what says you've been NFA'd. Because NFA doesn't mean not guilty. NFA could mean not enough evidence. It could mean loads of things, because what you've got to consider when they look at it on evidence base, yeah, is this enough to go to court? Would this stand up in court? Is it worth taking to court? People are found with hundreds of images of category A, the worst ones. They still don't go to prison. 1 minute, I need a drink. The speeches give me dry mouth.
JJ 831824.
Just because it's you doesn't mean you're going to apologise. It's talking. Nibba does not want to get involved because then she'll get her bestie done as well. I'm just telling you that. Because I'm at home. If she wants to swap me, she can. I don't really give a fuck. But yeah, like I said, if he'd have come with paperwork from the police and the solicitor saying there will never know, nothing to even go on, that it's all a misunderstanding, it's been NFA'd because there was nothing to go on. The stuff that I've seen literally said, was there enough information to basically proceed? It said yes. was there enough to say that he's an offender? Yes. And then at the bottom, for whatever reason, it said it's been NFA'd. So I'm not going to apologise for that reason. Like, I'm not going to. If he doesn't want to talk to me, I'm not going to lose no sleep. To be quite honest, after what's happened, he's lucky I do talk to him.
Yes, love.
It's true. It's
I know.
true.
I agree with Demo.
I feel like I led the way for other TikTokers to let him back on. I kind of gave him the olive branch. I don't feel like you would have done. I don't feel like half of the other people will. And the amount of people that support me that slowly come round to think, do you know what? Maybe he's all right. Then he's literally got, after all this had finished, he was sat with 10 people on his live. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm torn between two people. I believe JJ. I do believe him. You're not going to make that shit up. But at the same time...
I believe JJ.